let's check out this video, right? Where apparently it got exposed that Jelly Roll scammed his fans, allegedly. Right? Allegedly. Well, let's let the video do the talking. Pull this up. Jelly Roll.
Hello. Now, Jablonski and I were both scene kids. I grew up in the new metal era. He grew up in the emo era. But we both have one thing in common, and that is we are both big fans of Jelly Roll.
This feel like it's spelled up too. Hold on, let me slow this down. Yeah, it gotta be spelled up.
Right, dude?
Oh, yeah. I got into him more later on down the road from his start, but...
Yeah, and matter of fact, I actually met the man who actually got Jelly Roll his start in music. I mean, heck, I even saw the guy at Welcome to Rockville and loved his performance. It was great. And then suddenly we found out that Jelly Roll was actually doing signed pre-orders of his new album, Beautifully Broken, and Jablonski and I jumped all over the opportunity. We saw that he uploaded videos of him signing these on his social media pages. This gave us the idea that these are real, these are legit. So we both immediately placed an order. We got them and saw that it came with the inserts. And then we found out that these are autopenned. They're not real. And for those of you who don't know what an autopen is, let me show you. This is a machine that actually writes the signature for them. Now, with that said, how do we know they're autopenned? Well, notice the dots there at the beginning and end of the signature. That's from the pen coming down, staying put for just a fraction of a second.
Damn. Now, I've been saying Jelly Roll, giving him criticism. And to be known that he, left the independent side and went Hollywood. It's about as Hollywood as you could get. That's what major labels do to you. People order autographs, like, nigga, autograph it. You couldn't damage your delicate hand. Am I tripping? I do think that if this is true, that's foul. Jelly Roll is wild.
Second before writing the signature before it stops at the end, stays put again, and then lifts back up. Jelly Roll scammed his fans. These are not real.
Okay, so when it comes to that, I'm not going to put the full blame onto Jelly Roll himself. However, I do think that it needs to be a disclaimer of this is an autopen. This is a replica of his signature, and I still probably would have gotten it. Like, a replica of a signature is still half true of a signature.
If people want to buy it, they buy it. You know what I mean? I remember back in the day when I would get it, like WWE, back when it was like WWF, whenever you get certain merchandise, it would come like with a signature on it. And I knew it wasn't real, right? And I still bought it, right? So as long as you're being honest, I think that's what's most important, if you're being honest. And it doesn't seem like Jelly Roll was being honest.
It kind of bummed me out a bit because I like getting autographs of artists that I like the legitimate autographs. When Ed Sheeran had his autographs, his signed albums come out, he signed those. Those are legit. Now and I also have autographs of 10 Years, the whole band on a set list that they did when I went to see them in concert. And I have numerous voice actors and actors themselves. So getting the opportunity to have an extremely popular artist autograph was very enticing to me. And I thought for the price, it's actually a pretty damn good deal. But when I found out that it was autopen, it kind of went from hype to disappointment.
Yeah. And for anybody out there who thinks that, we're just resellers, like Jablonski said, he has autographs from setlist and voice actors who both go to concerts and conventions. And matter of fact, this is my collection.
And even if you were, I wouldn't care.
So
do whatever you want, whatever you buy it. That's your purpose of it, right? Like, say if you was buying collector cards, right, or baseball cards, then you sell it. I don't care, right? You bought it. Do whatever your property you want to do with it.
Bear me. And I keep hearing the same things over and over again. You really think he would sell that many? It was just $10. The whole thing. So let me go ahead and answer to all those. Number one, do I think he would really sign that many copies? Like, people were throwing like millions, if not hundreds of thousands at me. As someone who used to work for Roadrunner Records, I can tell you that artists typically do not sign that many items for pre-sales. What they do is that they'll probably sign maybe 300 to 500 of them, maybe 1,000. They'll say things like the first 500 people to place an order gets a signed copy. This immediately tells you, okay, there's a limited amount. I better get mine now. The second problem is Jelly Roll did upload videos of him signing these things. So this gave us the impression that they were signed. Little did we know it was an illusion. The other is that people say that, oh, it was just $10. Doesn't matter if it's $10 or $1. Told us these were signed and they're not. He did scam us. Another was that he's such a charitable man. Leave it alone. And also they throw the idea, do you really think he would sell it for just $10? Well, because he's a charitable person, selling his autograph for that little could be seen as an act of charity. But now that we know that these are a lie, I have to wonder, was this really going for charity? Because that was the other thing, too. He said that all the proceeds from this were going towards mental health. But I have to wonder if that's even true. So all these excuses people throw at us, guys, stop. Okay, the fact of the matter is that we were promised one thing and got something that's fake. We have a right to be disappointed. We have a right to be frustrated. And it just really bummed me out because, I'm really getting into this guy. He seemed very likable. And perhaps he is.
I think we get the point. Honestly, if that was true and that's what Jelly Roll is doing, I think that's foul. I think it's foul. At least just be honest about it. Right? Just let people know what it is. If it's a replica signature, then let people know. Don't have people buying it thinking that it's genuinely from you and it's not a genuine thing. But that's my opinion on that.